Good morning, Bradley School family. Good morning. Today is Thursday, October 1st, 2020. I hope you all had a good night's sleep last night and a good breakfast this morning. Remember that each and every one of you are wonderful, and we, your staff, are quite happy that you are with us here. This is the month of Halloween, October, and as I said, there are two full moons during the month of October, the harvest moon and the blue moon, so enjoy them. The full harvest moon is tonight, bright, big, and orange when it rises into the sky. And it's supposed to be a beautiful night for seeing it, so don't miss it. Put it on your schedule. All right, I need you to put on your little kid imaginations because as usual, like we do every morning, we're going to travel. And we're traveling to the fastest growing city between St. Louis and San Francisco, back in the old days anyway. Schools, churches, restaurants, newspapers, and one of the first public swimming pools were built in the area that is now the state of Arizona. Arizona wasn't named, though, till years later in 1912, a long time ago. This town was first a silver mining town. People went there and found silver. And the man who discovered the silver named the town. This town, though, is known as the most infamous town in the Old West. If you don't know what infamous means, ask your teacher. They'll tell you. The silver find is how this old town started about the year 1879. They built a telegraph line to communicate with the outside world. And because of this silver, the town grew very quickly. $85 million in silver was found here. But there was a big rise in crime as crowds of people swarmed here to look for gold and to steal other people's gold. Other than digging for silver, being a rancher, somebody who worked on a farm, or a cowhand was what men did mostly for work. It's funny, I found out that back then, if you were called a cowboy, that was a bad name, and it usually meant that you were a criminal. It doesn't mean that today. I could go on and on about this city, but it would take me all day. So if you want to know more about the town that I'm talking about, just read the story of Tombstone. That's where we are today, the town of Tombstone. All right, hours are from 8:30 to 2:30. It's a full day, and lunch is going to be nachos, rice, and fruit, or a ham and cheese sandwich. The character trait of the month of October is responsible. Being responsible means that something is left up to you. You might be responsible for making sure the doors get locked when you leave the house. You might be responsible for feeding your cat or your dog. But the most important item that you are responsible for is you. I'm going to stop there. And I'm just going to ask you to practice being responsible for you. You are in charge of you, and that's a good thing. And guess what? Today is National Figure Out What and Who You Are Responsible For Day. And like I said, I'm going to help you out here. First, you are responsible for you, like I just said. Look in the mirror. The person you see in the mirror, unless, of course, there's somebody scary standing behind you, look in the mirror, and that's the person that you are responsible for first and foremost. And then we go from there. The word of the day today is clear, as in let's be clear. When you want to communicate something to someone, your ideas or your thoughts, or most importantly, your feelings, think about what you want to say and what you want to have heard by someone, and speak it to them clearly so that they can hear you and hopefully understand you. I hope you understand what I just said. As always, please remember to follow all of the stay healthy precautions so that we don't spread germs to each other. That's because we care about each other, and that's a good thing. Ask your staff if you have any questions about keeping yourself and others healthy. Have a great day, Bradley School family, and let's be kind to one another. And we're going to look for Miss Stephanie's video on staying healthy and fighting COVID. Have a great day.